Hi, I'm Alex Palt with Open Systems Media and Embedded Computing Design, and I'm with Sritam Paltasingh with ThingsAI, and well, I'm glad to see you here at the show. This is such a great event.
Same here, it's my pleasure also.
Well, so now, ThingsAI,
Yes.
something to do with artificial intelligence, I'm guessing.
Yes, yes. So we have started entering this LP1 space with LoRaWAN, and we are a startup. We are incubated at the University of Twente in Netherlands. And why? Because we have started with the most basic thing, that is the things, and our product is in two fields, which is smart utility. And in the smart utility, we have electric meters, gas meters, and water meters. But we have started our business with the water meters. So it's a connected LoRaWAN enabled smart water meter. And in the other vertical that we have targeted is the smart indoor spaces. And there we have two verticals. One is the smart indoor home, smart home we say, and the second one is the smart classrooms. So we have started with the things, and our next target is, because the real value is not just to collect the data, but to have predictions, intelligence, and understanding from the data. And that's where the AI part comes. So that is the near future in which we will integrate our connectivity platform to our AI platform. But as I said, as a broad vision, we are named it as ThingsAI. And our logo is like embedding gray matter into the things.
Very cool. Now, don't have to worry about that anymore. One of the things that comes to mind is when you say AI in that kind of a system, what kind of AI are we talking about here? Just some smart algorithms or something a little bit more dedicated?
Yes. So one that we have in our vision is the prediction and forecasting. Like, for example, in the product that we have for smart water meters, and the use case is mostly important as far as AI is concerned for the water companies and for the municipalities. So the data which we give them added value of the inferences that we draw from the data. For example, let's say for example 100 liters is the capacity of a city, and the municipality knows that 70 liters is consumed by the people, and we have only surplus 30. So if a company comes in and they have the data that the company takes this much data, this much of water, so how many companies they can accommodate or industries they can accommodate, and if yes, how much they will be able to provide, if not, how much extra they need to add it. Another use case scenario of this AI is that they know that from Monday to Friday, the consumption in the houses will be less because most are in the work, and the opposite for the industry. And in the weekend, the houses will have more, but the industries will have less. So if I am the municipality or the water company, I know in this area, this is the requirement on Friday, today is Monday. If I am not able to, then what kind of action should I take, or how to inform my users, tell that please consume less because we do not have it. So that is the kind of AI that we are visioning in.
Excellent. Now, beyond the water meters, you're saying basically all smart city infrastructures of that type at the hardware infrastructure level. Do you see anything beyond those spaces where you could add value?
Yeah, as of now, we have not thought about it. But yeah, it's interesting to explore further.
Excellent. So now, what are some of the challenges for a civil engineer or someone working within the municipality to integrate your technology within their system?
Yes, first of all is that the challenge that we face is that how can we make this user experience seamless? For example, the civil engineers or maybe the land workers who will be the real guy who will go and deploy in the site our product, without any knowledge of LoRaWAN or LP1, how can they be able to deploy it correctly, and how can we enable them with devices which will help them to see the strength of the connectivity at the deployment site? How we can make it very easy for a layman? So that is the challenge, because there are, as we know in LoRaWAN, there are various parameters that we need to tune, but if they are non-technical engineers, or let's say they are from a different background like civil or mechanical, they might not understand this technicalities of connectivity. So what we can do and how we can have a seamless user experience, not only from the deployment engineers, but from the user's perspective also, like the municipality. They do not need to know about AI, ML and everything. They just need to know that, okay, this is what I have, this is what the data says, this is what I need to do. How to make that? So that requires good amount of research. So that is what I feel seamless user experience is one of the challenges, and that we face and that we think. Yep.
Very cool. So Sritam, when I think about the whole aspect of artificial intelligence, because there are some other interesting spaces. They're using AI now in power systems. They're using AI in all automotive systems.
Yes.
How far do you see AI spreading into the infrastructure?
Yes, AI has definitely, nowadays what I feel is that the main power of AI is moving towards the devices. We have seen that in the legacy systems, the AI, the training as well as the inference is always in the cloud. But nowadays, a new movement, I mean, there's a company called Edge Impulse which has come. They have taken a novel approach. They are training in the cloud, but they are doing the inference in the device. So they are slowly making a transition from the cloud to the device, and that is where I think the future is for the AI. It comes to it can be any vertical, it can be agriculture, automotive, everything. How small devices can locally decide what they need to do because of various reasons. First of all, the reactivity will be very fast because they do not send to the cloud. Second, it is more secure, so that it's not in the cloud, it's more personalized. So there are many advantages of moving the AI from the cloud to the device, and I think that's the revolution, at least for the next few years to come, moving the power of AI from the cloud to the device.
Well, actually, that's a very strong argument because LoRaWAN itself supports edge computing. AI supports edge computing. So in that sense, that's a 1-2 punch.
LoRaWAN is an enabler for giving the data, and then it depends what you do with that data. So LoRaWAN is a communication enabler for the edge AI, yes. Because let's say so much things I decide by the power of edge, by the power of AI, only the final output I transmit through this LoRaWAN or maybe NB-IoT, any LP1. So that's the, yeah.
Very cool. So Sritam, do you have any advice or tips for our audience before I let you go?
Yes, first of all, I would like to thank TTI for this opportunity. And I would say there's a lot to come. Please come to Things Industries conference every year. You meet the real ecosystem players. And my advice is, let's work hard and let's make this earth a much more better place to live in and much more sustainable.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for having the time to come to us today.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Thank you.